From up here, you get a great perspective of all my work on the first floor. And it's looking pretty good.
I'm Sara Gore and welcome to Open House NYC, everyone. This week, as always, we are bringing you inside some impeccably designed homes, and I am bringing it all to you from this impressive apartment in Midtown, where dazzling views are the constant backdrop. Perched on the 43rd floor, this three-bedroom home spans nearly 2,500 square feet and was designed to maximize space and light with these floor-to-ceiling windows. A gracious foyer opens to a nearly 30-foot gallery hall, ideal for showcasing art, and it leads to a sprawling living and dining area where soaring ceilings and an open flow elevate the sense of grandeur. The bedrooms offer generous proportions and southern exposures, including a serene primary suite, an ideal retreat to start and end each day in style. We are kicking things off with interior designer Vanessa DeLeon at this modern Englewood, New Jersey home. Check out how she curated each space to enhance its sleek architecture while adding depth and character. Take a look.
I'm interior designer Vanessa DeLeon, and welcome to my Englewood, New Jersey project. Come on in. This is a brand new, modern 16,000 square foot home. So there was plenty of space for me to work my magic. And it all starts here in this entry gallery. I wanted the space to feel like a lobby of a swanky hotel in South Beach. I added these oversized club chairs with a small coffee table in the center, grounding everything with whites and blacks. My client wanted to add an organic element, so we installed a spectacular moss wall to take advantage of the double height ceiling. When someone's in the space, I want them to immediately feel like they're at home, but also excited to see what's next. Follow me. This space serves both as a cozy family room and a sexy lounge. For the family room, it was all about softening up the space, and that's why I use all these round pieces. The rounded sofa, round marble coffee table, the chairs with the round backs, and these end tables, even though they look square, they have a rounded element. And since we have this beautiful fireplace, I wanted to anchor everything around it. We needed a chic bar, and I knew the perfect designer, me. This is my collection with Neolith. This is a porcelain countertop with light veining that echoes the colors throughout the house. And then to add a black accent, I added these bar stools. And because storage in a bar is essential, I picked these beautiful Doka cabinets. I know I might be biased, but this is probably one of the coolest lounges in Englewood, New Jersey. This whole first level has access to the outside, so it gave me a great opportunity to bring the outdoors in and also to bring the indoors out. Out here, I thought it was another great opportunity for both family and entertainment. So here in this area, I added a U-shaped sofa facing the fireplace and television. And for dining, I selected this streamlined modern dining table. All the pieces out here are functional and reflect the contemporary lines of the home. This kitchen was a lot of fun to design, and I got to use a lot of my signature elements. We used espresso cabinets and a smoky black countertop. And for the dinette, I selected these green chairs to pull in the moss wall. And if you know me, you know I love a dramatic minimalistic lighting fixture. We selected this cascading crystal tubular chandelier. This kitchen is really my love letter to everyone who enjoys cooking. And from up here, you get a great perspective of all my work on the first floor. And it's looking pretty good. The primary suite occupies an entire wing of the house. I wanted my clients to feel like they're always on vacation. That's why I designed the primary suite like a hotel suite. It started with this velvet high-back wing bed. Every time you're in it, you feel like you're being embraced. And again, the same thing applies with these stools at the end of the bed in this rounded boucle fabric. And for a little whimsy, I chose this organic shaped mirror. This room also has a beautiful fireplace, so I made sure to build the floor plan around the fireplace. And of course, a primary suite like this has a spa-like bathroom to die for. I designed this home so my clients could live their best life. Working on this project was a blast, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for the tour, Vanessa. I love a moss wall. I gotta figure that out in my own house. I'm gonna call you. All right, coming up next, we are in Silver Lake, Los Angeles for a tour of this hacienda-style home. Welcome back, everyone. Now we are heading to Silver Lake, Los Angeles to visit this Spanish-style retreat that blends historical charm with modern luxury. This home is perched above Sunset Boulevard and offers abundant light, elegant style, and impeccable craftsmanship inside and out. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Jose Prats, Director of Character Homes at Christie's International, and we're in a home that is full of character. This is Hacienda Ocaso, which in Spanish means sunset. So clearly, the house was designed with natural light in mind. Let's go have a look. We're in one of my favorite rooms in the house, which is right off the entrance, the living room. I just love how the natural light pours into this room, and then you could really see the intention of the designer here with the paint color choices to really make this room glow. Also, these beams are very unique. These were designed to be plastered and painted in lime wash, and it just adds great lines and shadowing to the room, which just create more depth. So what's really nice is these rooms are really opened up to each other, and behind us here, we have the family room. Let's go take a peek. What I love about this family room is these really large custom wood arched doors, and they provide a really functional access in and out of this room. Also, we have these amazing tiles. They're actually made from clay, and you get these really unique tiles where no one is exactly the same. This room is also perfect for a quiet night or evening, reading books and drinking a glass of wine. At first glance, this kitchen is quaint in size, but as you look deeper, there's actually a lot going on here. The counters are quartzite, really unique veining. It's got that kind of broken glass look, which is very interesting, and it really just kind of captures that timeless elegance of this home. And this kitchen is beautifully framed by these elegant windows. There you can see the Hollywood sign, the observatory, and just the beautiful hillsides of Silver Lake. This is where I could see myself making meals with the family. I mean, you have the beautifully arched recessed exhaust hood, the tiled backsplash here with a little shelf. Chef's kiss. And I love kitchens where we're not just staring at stainless steel appliances everywhere. So here behind this is actually a fridge, which just looks as part of the cabinetry. And right around the fridge here, you have the dining room, which I think is perfectly opened up, and you still get nice privacy in your dining space. The upstairs is comprised of 3 bedrooms, and we're here in the primary bedroom, which is all about the views. You have a little bit of city views, you also have the hills in the distance. You're just immersed in a beautiful setting each and every morning you wake up. And the cherry on top is you can enjoy all these views from the comfort of your very own private balcony. So here's a moment when you step outside and you can truly appreciate how grand this house is. Not only do you have amazing arches surrounding the deck here, you also have a sparkling pool and an elegant pool house with plenty of patio space. Something I love about this home that just brings in so much character is this 40-year-old cactus, which just is so striking as you enter the home. This is an amazing space to take in the California sun and just the perfect weather we have year-round. That's all for our tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.
Coming up just after the break, we are on the Upper East Side to look at this designer's newest project. Welcome back, everyone. The design of your home should bring you joy the moment you walk in, right? And this is an idea that inspires interior designer Francisca Trujillo's work. Now she shows us a recently completed apartment in the Carnegie Hill section of New York's Upper East Side, which combines eclectic furniture, patterns, pops of color, and lively art. Check it out.
Hi everyone, my name is Francisca, principal of Francisca Trujillo Interior Design, and I would love to show you this colorful and eclectic apartment we just completed in New York City. One of the things I love most about my job is making my clients happy from the very beginning. And that starts, of course, in the entrance. I decided to keep the terracotta tiles on the floor, but incorporated a bold wallpaper on the ceiling inspired by my client's Persian heritage, and that definitely makes her happy. We color drenched the walls in this muted crimson that makes you feel like you're in a warm embrace before the release into this open living area. As we walk into the living and dining area, the contrasting yet complementary design styles quickly becomes evident. This dining table is an 18th century Chippendale and it holds center stage. It is actually one of the first pieces we selected for the space. To balance its formality, we introduced these fantastic emerald green Bruno Rey chairs from the 1970s. And every dining area deserves a Versailles-inspired crystal chandelier. There's also an assortment of candle holders, all mismatched, different styles and different colors. And as a colorful backdrop, this painting by my client, one of many we use throughout the home. This large living area is bathed in natural light, but it needed a focal point. This deep red, curved mid-century sofa was the perfect anchor. I love how its shape creates flow and movement. Another thing I love about my job is being able to travel to source products. And here I created a striking mix from European galleries and vintage markets. Just look at these Sanuso's Italian lady chairs and this fantastic Cordemeyer Cleopatra daybed. To incorporate more fun and color, we custom made these bases for the coffee table and repurposed an old marble slab that the client had. InDesign is all about the details. And speaking of details, my absolute favorite element is this whimsical black and white irregular rug that ties the whole room together. This hallway is a fantastic transition space between the vibrant living area and the calmer bedrooms. With the primary bedroom, I wanted to prove that tranquil doesn't have to mean boring. So here, like the rest of the home, it's all about contrast. An antique Persian rug grounds the space, adding warmth and texture. And the bed is upholstered in this bold, modern black and white pattern. Flanking the bed, we have these handsome Italian mid-century style nightstands. And for a pop of color, this cobalt blue linen dresser. And here I use this mid-century Peretti Alki chair. It serves as both an accent and a casual resting spot, or a very stylish place to throw your stylish clothes. There's something poetic about how each piece in this home interacts, forming a dialogue between past and present, structure and surprise, all bathed in a vibrant spirit. And that to me is a job well done. Gracias. See you next time.
If you love that, you just wait and see what we've got coming up next.
The perfect place to wake up before your morning stroll down Park Avenue.
Welcome back, everyone. Now we're at this Neo-Georgian townhouse in Lenox Hill. Behind this timeless facade lies a warm, modern home, perfect for both lavish entertaining or intimate gatherings. Soaring ceilings, wide open living spaces, mahogany details, and marble fireplace surrounds just elevate the refined ambiance. See for yourself.
Hi, my name's Ian Slater, and I'm the founder of Trove Partners here in New York City. Today, I'm going to show you this 9,500 square foot Neo-Georgian mansion on the corner of 61st and Park. Let's head inside. The house was built in a Neo-Georgian style in 1910 and sprawls over 5 stories. When you enter into this mahogany wood-paneled sitting room and entry room, you know you're just in an amazing Upper East Side townhouse. Unique to this townhouse, once you come past the entry foyer, there's a sumptuous sitting room in addition to a bedroom that can be used as a staff room. But I'm gonna pop you up to the parlor floor first. The parlor floor is truly massive with multiple distinct spaces. In the front of the house is this Master of the Universe home office, complete with its own fireplace, crown molding, and 2 picture windows facing over the street. Just imagine the deals that can happen in this office, and once the market closes, let me show you where you go relax. In this oversized living room, you really can feel how this house was built over 100 years ago. You have original picture and crown molding all throughout and an amazing custom plaster detail over the mantle. It's extremely quiet and off of the street, but you still get tons of light through these oversized windows. This house has massive square footage, which means a lot of extra space. And what better to fill that extra space with additional dining rooms. This is the secondary or breakfast room of the house. Now, it's situated in the back and super quiet area of the house, far from the bedrooms, which means it's perfect for morning coffee and newspaper or poker night. Calling all my art collectors. This house is so deep that you have landings on every single floor with enough wall space to show off your artworks. Up on the 3rd floor is my favorite room in the house, the grand formal dining room. The room has epic proportions, fitting a dining table big enough to entertain 10 of your closest friends. It also has more original detail, such as another fireplace, gorgeous chevron floors, and these big built-ins large enough to house all of your china. On the back of the 3rd floor, we have the amazingly huge primary suite, which just exudes New York history. This room has extremely high 10.5-foot ceilings, original picture and crown molding, and yet another wood-burning original marble fireplace. Of course, it's large enough for a king-size bed, making it the perfect place to wake up before your morning stroll down Park Avenue. The 4th floor is your guests or kids level with 2 full-width bedrooms, including this south-facing sun-drenched stunner. Big enough for 2 beds as well as a lounge area. Where else in New York City can you spoil your kids with this much space? We've reached the final bedroom, a huge pin-drop quiet guest suite on the 4th floor. Now this has been a very long tour of this amazing Upper East Side townhouse. I got a little tired. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Well, this has been fun, guys. Thanks so much for coming by.
Stick around because timeless style and luxury meet at this dazzling home with the city at its feet. Welcome back, everyone. Now we're at the lavish and luxurious pied-à-terre of actor and designer Lois Robbins. She worked to create an ultra-stylish, art-filled abode that just happens to overlook the iconic Central Park. Not a bad view. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Lois Robbins, actor and fashion designer, and Clara and I would like to welcome you into our Central Park home. As soon as you enter this space, you know what makes it so unique and special. This is the money shot. I mean, look. I was very excited to work with Tony Ingrao and Randy Kemper, who helped me realize my vision. And that vision was to feel like I was living in the most spectacular Parisian apartment. And that vibe starts right here in the entry. We placed this beautiful Stephen Bishop table, which is very organic, hand-carved wood. And then the art we chose for here, it hints at the general aesthetic of my home, which is eclectic and whimsical. Even though I wanted the interiors to reflect my love of Paris, there's no getting around the fact that this view is iconic New York. The living room has 2 seating areas, starting with this beautiful India Mandavi sofa. and the Pierre Jovanovic chairs, which I'm absolutely besotted with. And on the other side of the room, we have a Kagan-style sofa with different Pierre Jovanovic chairs, and one of my favorite pieces is the Bonetti coffee table. One of the things I absolutely love about this room is the Jeff Zimmerman light fixture above me. I love that it brings the park inside with the magnificent branches and the lights, and it makes me happy every time I look up at it. I love the geometric pattern in the rug, and what I really love about it is how it feels under your feet. Well, I never wear shoes at home, only for you today. Welcome to my dining room. I wanted this to feel like an authentic French bistro space. One of the ways we achieved that bistro feel is to have two separate dining areas right next to each other. What I love about this table is the mosaic design, and I am so proud to own it. Can't you just imagine having a little coq au vin and maybe a good Sancerre at this very table? Isn't this library gorgeous? We chose to paint these walls in a burgundy lacquer because we thought that it felt very warm and elegant and romantic. This sofa was designed for this room. I love it because it's sophisticated, and the fabric Tony and Randy chose is so cozy. This library also features one of two terraces. It's a great place to have an evening cocktail or that first cup of coffee in the morning, and it's so special to have Central Park right at your feet. And last thing in here, there's a secret door that goes into the primary bedroom. I wanted this space to feel zen, like I was on vacation every single day. And you can't get more zen than this incredible chaise, which just invites you to lie down and look at the view. We cleverly concealed the door that leads to the library with this antique mirrored wall, which also reflects the beautiful view. This suite also includes 2 bathrooms, my dream walk-in closet, and 2 additional closets. And here is my office. I needed it to be functional and versatile. This is where I created my lifestyle brand, Wattskin, but it's also used as a guest room. This sofa was designed specifically to become a bed, and I have to say, it's quite comfortable. This room gives me a big, warm hug every time I come in here, and I think Clara agrees. Although New York is no longer my primary residence, it sure does feel great to come home to this. I hope you enjoyed taking a look with me at my Parisian-inspired Midtown Manhattan home.
Give this video a thumbs up and let us know which of these gorgeous homes featured in this episode was your favorite. So many to choose from. Which will you pick?